Guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Zoe. I am 19 years old and I am just a being navigating this world who's very passionate about health, wellness, mental health, eating disorder recovery, books, art, basically everything that makes me who I am. And I have a passion for sharing that with you guys. So if you're interested, if you like that kind of stuff, then be sure to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you know when I post videos. But today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a what I eat in a week, and I haven't actually filmed one of these in a while. If anything, I hope these recipes inspire you to make them yourself or inspire you to get in the kitchen and cook some of your own recipes. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this intro pretty short because I'm gonna be talking throughout the video, and yeah, just want to let you know that, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so I started this week on a Tuesday, and this smoothie bowl, I'm just letting you know up front, is gonna make an appearance a lot in the video. And that's just primarily because this is my go-to smoothie bowl, and I'm actually planning on, I asked you guys on Instagram the other day whether or not I should start a blog and just put all my recipes and stuff on there, and a lot of you guys said yes. So I am in the process of building a blog, and hopefully that'll be shared with you guys soon. And I'm really excited for that because I've tried making so many different blogs in the past and they've never worked out, but I think I'm onto something here. So then for lunch, I made some roasted chickpeas. I've been actually wanting, it all started when I went to LA 2 years ago, and I went to this restaurant called By Chloe, and I had her kale Caesar salad, and it was so good, and I've been trying to recreate it ever since. And I'm not the best at making mushroom bacon, so I just wanted to do roasted chickpeas instead, and it actually came out really good, and I love having it with some avocado toast. It's just perfect. And I actually had an exam this day, so it was just a quick dinner right before my exam. I personally don't know why colleges suddenly think it's okay to schedule an exam at 8 o'clock at night. I'm at home, and 8 o'clock at night is when I'm chilling and watching a movie and going to bed, not when I am studying. So I ended the night with a date brownie, which I'll have the recipe later in this video. But now it's Wednesday, and I'm having another smoothie bowl with granola. And this is actually my homemade granola, which will also be up on my blog. And I also have it on my Instagram highlights if you want to check it out. And then it was soup for lunch, and honestly, I'm gonna have this literally every single day, I'm just warning you. And that's just because meal prep really came in clutch this week, so I'm really grateful for that. And then I had pasta and tried another one of my brownies. These are literally so addicting. The recipe's from Minimalist Baker, but I'll be sure to include it in the video, and I'll also link it down below if you want to go to her website to see it. But this day, which is Thursday, I decided to make a different kind of smoothie bowl, and it was an acai with coconut yogurt, and to be honest, it was okay. I definitely prefer the blueberry and ice cream bowl a lot more, just because I think the coconut yogurt was really tart, so it kind of made the smoothie bowl taste a bit tart, and I wasn't really a fan. And I also topped it with some brownie granola that I made, and I don't think I included the recipe in the video, but it'll definitely be up on my blog as soon as I make more and I can take pictures and stuff. But okay, wait, so this lunch was actually really good. I tried the Bonza chickpea pizza dough, and I was actually pretty impressed. The pizza dough is suitable for one person. It's not really that big, but I actually really liked it compared to other frozen pizza crust brands that I've tried, and yeah, I really liked it. And I like how simple the ingredients are, and I think this is also gluten-free. I'm not 100% sure, but I found this at Whole Foods, so in case you wanted to go try it yourself. And then I also topped it with some vegan ricotta cheese, and I also got that cheese at Whole Foods. It's from a local bakery or person in my area, so I don't know if they'd have it at yours, but it's worth a shot, oh my god, I'm talking over myself. So then for a snack, I was hungry, so I had one of my other brownies. Then for dinner, it was more soup because I was consumed with schoolwork. And I was actually doing a PR assignment where I had to like live tweet an event, so that was fun. And then I ended the night with another one of my brownies. So now we're to Friday, and Friday was actually a really good day. My mom had the day off and we all had the day off, I guess. I do my best to get all my homework done for school like right by Friday, so I have the whole weekend to just chill and read and do all the things I love to do. And so that was my goal. And I'll actually make a whole video because I know a couple people have asked me like how to stay motivated, not just in recovery, but doing college from home in general and online school. So I'd love to make a video on that, like how I stay motivated, how I schedule my time, and just give you some tips that might help you. And this day I actually also did a workout. I've been loving doing workouts outside lately because it just feels nice to get out the fresh air. And I also wanted to quickly talk about how my relationship to exercise has changed. At the beginning of this year, I honestly had a really unhealthy relationship with exercise. I think I was exercising way too much, and I definitely wasn't compensating in regard to eating adequate amounts to restore my energy after I would exercise. And I just fell into this cycle of constantly feeling anxious around exercise and even talking about it. And after taking a break and really working to get my period back, I feel like I developed a much deeper connection to my body, and I've gained such a huge amount of respect for it. And I highly encourage, if you are struggling with exercise addiction or anything, that you take a break and you instead like find new hobbies that you enjoy and find your worth outside of food and exercise, because trust me, you are so much more worth it than food and your body. So right now I'm making tacos for lunch, and if you have not tried these chips, I get them from Costco, and they're just the Kirkland organic tortilla chips, and they're like the best chips I've ever had. So definitely, if you're ever at Costco, get these. And I love having them with the Trader Joe's medium salsa. So good. So yeah, lunch was tacos and more chips and salsa. And I didn't make my queso that I usually do, but I'll be sure to share with you guys a queso recipe soon. And for snack, I wanted more brownies, so I had eaten them all, so I ended up making more. And then for dinner, I had some soup and some bread, just because I was feeling in the bread mood. And then I also ended the night with another one of my brownies. And yeah. Okay guys, so it's editing Zoe here today, and I just kind of wanted to precede this next day of eating by just saying that this day was actually a huge curveball. I did not see it coming, the events that were unfolding. And a large part of it was due to the fact that the night before I went to bed at like 1 a.m. because I was reading a book and I finished it. And then like an hour later, I had fallen asleep, and then within the hour I was woken up again because my mom was really sick and she was in a lot of pain, and I woke up to the sound of her dealing with that downstairs. So I was basically on nurse duty the entire night, just doing my best to take care of her. And yeah, I ended up having breakfast at like, I don't know, like 5:45, 6 o'clock, because I had been up for 6 hours instead of sleeping. So obviously my body was hungry. I just had that, and then I fell asleep at like 7 and woke up again at 11:30 and carried on with my day. So you'll see that it didn't really affect my intake for the day. I still ate my usual amount, if not more. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that life will throw you a curveball sometimes. I'm so grateful that during this day I wasn't so preoccupied with food, and I was able to dedicate that time instead to taking care of my mom and to making sure she was okay, because I know like the me like a couple years ago, I would have been obsessed with food and I would have been thinking about it nonstop, and I wouldn't have been able to pay attention and take care of the people that needed me. And I'm so grateful that I'm in that position now where I no longer obsess over food and I see it more as just something to keep me nourished and fueled throughout the day, because I have more important needs to take care of. And so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, not that it would really interrupt the video, but I'm kind of like documenting my life at the same time, I guess. So yeah, we'll just carry on with the video and continue hearing me talk about whatever I am currently talking about in the video. So I started this fine Saturday at 5:30 in the morning taking care of my mom, and I was also really hungry, so I made myself a smoothie bowl, and it was actually really cool because I was enjoying this in the dark while watching a movie. And I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel like it actually tasted 100 million times better. And then I fell asleep at like 7 and woke up again at lunchtime, and I had tacos, and then I had like lunch part 2, and I had another half of the pizza that I made. And it just kind of makes me like really proud of myself and how far I've come, because the old me would have been like, no way are you having like almost 2 lunches. But I was just honoring my body and honoring what I wanted, and again, I was trusting myself, and I trust myself always that my body isn't going to trick me or steer me wrong. If it's hungry for a bit more than usual one day, I'm gonna honor that, because maybe it just means that I might not be as hungry tomorrow, or I didn't eat enough the day before. For me, my journey has really just been a huge trust exercise with my body and just honoring what I want when I want it and practicing no judgment. So right now you can see that I'm also making some Twix bars. I wanted to make them like festive, so I added some pumpkin and pumpkin spice, and then I had some soup because taking care of my mom made me feel really sick. And then I tried this and it was actually okay. I don't know why the consistency was all cracked like that, but I'm gonna try to fix it, so it's in the works. And then Sunday I had another smoothie bowl, and I had more of my roasted chickpea Caesar salad, and I've been loving this. I've actually had it like the past 2 days recently, and I always find it really good. You can never go wrong with it. And then I was meal prepping, so I made some mushroom walnut burgers, and they were actually pretty good. I'm kind of impressed with how they came out. I also meal prepped some more soup to prepare me for next week, and I ended up having that for dinner. And then I also ended the night my favorite way, and that was with one of the fudge brownies. And I also watched the new episode of The Mandalorian, where if you haven't watched it, you totally should, because it's an amazing show and I love it so much. But moving on to Monday, the last day, I wish I could insert like a party emoji, because this is the first day that I had something other than a smoothie bowl, and to be honest, it did not disappoint. I topped it with some blueberries and some crunchy peanut butter and maple syrup. And if you ask what recipe I did for the pancakes, I just used the Birch Benders vegan plant protein pancake mix, because for me to make pancakes from scratch is just a disaster in the making, because I can never get them right, but maybe one day I will. So for lunch I had a Nourish bowl, so I just added some sweet potato, some of the walnut burgers I meal prepped, some avocado, and some of the Trader Joe's Caesar salad dressing, and it ended up being really good. And those are my pets. They always sleep together, and it's just adorable. And later I was hungry again, so I snacked on some banana bread that I made. I will leave a recipe link in the description box, and then I ended the night with some soup and a brownie. Okay guys, so that's gonna kind of wrap it up for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. But yeah, other than that, just know that I'm sending all of you guys so much love and positive and healing vibes. And if you're watching this and you're on your own journey through health and wellness, or on your own recovery journey, just know that I'm with you and I am supporting you and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. And I know you can do this, and you're deserving of health and wellness and abundance, and so is your body. So treat it with respect and love. And again, I'm sending so much love to all of you, and I will see you guys in the next video.